Hello everyone and welcome to Day of the Tentacle Remastered. Now this game is one that I played when I was a kid, and it has been remastered. Now the people that remastered it, we're not going to mention their names because they've $2 million. Let's check out bonuses. We got concept art and back. Okay. So yeah, this game, I played it. I beat it way back in the olden days. It was great. I loved it. The developers that remade it got the rights and stuff. Anyway, they produced a game that they kickstarted, and it wasn't very good, and then they abandoned it. But it had promise, and I put money into it. So remember. Anyway, remember, if you kickstart something, it may not come true. Would you like to enable the developer's commentary? No. No, I would not. Ooh. Ooh, that's all toxic.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
He's got arms.
Take on the world.
Gasp. This can't be good.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius.
No.
Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
He mentions going back because this is actually the sequel to Maniac Mansion, a very low pixeled game from the early 90s. Anyway, so we don't get a copyright strike. We're gonna skip this. All they're gonna do is drive to the mansion at this point. Resume game. Can I not skip it? F5? F5 was the old key. Maybe I click? That didn't work either. So we're gonna keep talking so that the copyright thing doesn't happen. Yeah, so this game should be pretty good. The remastered looks beautiful so far. Back when I played this game, our video cards were external. Not even built onto the motherboard. They were plugged in through a serial connector. One of the wide ones that printers used to be plugged into before they went to USB. Yeah, it's showing my age here, but it's definitely interesting. Just gonna keep talking about stuff. I know some of you have said, let's collab, but the time frames I have working a job and then doing YouTube, it doesn't give me much time for scheduling anything. So one day we might collab together, but not right now, and probably not for the next few months. But I still appreciate everyone that says first, second, third, fourth, all the way up. There's a cow that was following him. And they have made it to the mansion. And they've ruined their truck. How are they going to get to their band meeting?
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Alright, so we got walking with the mouse. Opening the verbal dialogue is going to be right click. Open inventory. Oh, they got rid of the whole box down here. Interesting. Switch render modes is F1. Objectives. Menu is escape. Confirm is enter. Interesting. Dialogue options is 1 through 6. Alright. Oh wow, they've redone the menus. Oh wow. This is actually really neat.
Like it's from a local hardware store.
We'll take that. We're gonna go ahead and go outside.
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Alright, buddy. Try to remove this
It's
gum.
stuck to the floor.
I see a dime. And this phone is out of order.
Out of order.
Let's go ahead and open up the office and go inside. Swiss bank account.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Uh-oh.
Even 911 won't handle this kind of emergency.
I remember
I
there's...
don't really want it.
Oh, okay. I can't take it. We got Star Wars right over here.
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
He's a bit of a nerd. Wait, go back inside. I saw a drawer here.
It's closed.
Well, then let's open it. What do we get there? Boo? Boo boo, be gone.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Ah, whiteout. Okay. Don't remember what that's good for. Let's see here.
Aha!
A secret passage.
This is all too easy.
Alright, achievement unlocked. Rap sheet. Trespasser.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually, until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Uh-oh.
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it yesterday. To
Goodness.
the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's what I said. It's a chrono, John. He was in the bathroom part.
Cheap mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Oh, wow. All right, well. We start our adventures.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Let's pull this.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Let's look at this paper.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
That's amazing.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flash them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
That's amazing.
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's his name catches on.
There we go.
Great. I'm stuck in colonial times. Tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay. Come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the Chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great grandfather. He'll know what to do.
That's a
You
lot
need
of
the
great.
plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Alright, so we can switch between people now. And she's stuck in a tree. We're at about 17 minutes right now. Let's see if we can get these plans in before we call it an episode.
It's totally covered with crud.
Oh my.
Ooh, the Pony Express.
That's very quick.
I don't wanna. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right?
Right.
Well, that's cool.
I have some questions for Red Edison.
Later, dude.
It's alright. It's a mummy. He will never speak to us. That's the clock. Let's see. Yeah, still got the passageway down. Red Edison.
Hey,
What is it?
you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood of their mother's side.
Aw.
What are you inventing?
It's a piece of paper that will stick to things by itself. Rather ingenious, if I must say so myself.
Sticky notes, huh?
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
Alright, let's give him the super battery plans.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
Oil, vinegar, and gold. All right.
Hey, only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Let's talk to him again.
Hey,
What is it this time?
what was it you needed for that battery again?
Oil, vinegar, and gold. Let me know if you happen across any.
I shall. All right, we're going to call it an episode here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This was Billy on the Gunjamed channel playing Day of the Tentacle. Have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.